Hey, I've got talking problems today. Don't leave though. Stay and watch the video. You know, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, Deadpool heads ahead of the game." Um, we're doing another game stream. We're gonna play some of the new update for Diablo 4. I'm talking a little rough because I was supposed to do a vocal rehearsal today because I got a show coming up in I think it's next week. It's not this week. It's next week. It's the 10th of May, and I was getting all my stuff all prepared, and I have this this dropper stuff I put in my throat, made of like elm wood and a bunch of botanical stuff that it it helps open up your vocal cords and things, and helps you sing better, really. And I haven't really used it too often. I've used it a couple times. It's new, so I'm giving it a try. And I've used it before within the last several weeks, and I haven't had issues. And today, I got it. I gave it a squirt from the dropper, and it went sideways, like it didn't go where it was supposed to, and so it made me cough constantly for like an hour. Not just an hour, for basically the rest of the day, and wrecked my voice for today. I couldn't do my rehearsal. I got 3 songs in, and I couldn't hit the notes. I couldn't hit anything without coughing. I'm gonna hope overnight it gets better. So it's a pretty rough state. But don't forget to subscribe. DMGRGN on Twitch. Spider does things on YouTube. I'm hoping some of this will burn it out a little bit. We'll see. But I'm probably gonna sound kind of rough, as if I've been smoking like 6 packs a day for 3 years, which I don't. I don't do no smokies of any kind, really, not anymore. And for some reason, one of the neighbors, decided they wanted to mow their lawn a few minutes ago. They're done now, but I mean, they just started firing up the mower. Bear in mind, this is 11 p.m. here in Ohio, so that's weird. But anyway, let's see what this update is about. Let's see what the update's all about here. I'm gonna try not to cough too much and clear my throat too much because I'm in a pretty rough spot. Okay. Deliver retribution with boss powers. Okay. From the season journey. So, I'm not doing any more seasonal characters. It's a waste of my time. I'm just doing my regular stuff, so hopefully I can do some of this with a regular character. Cause, oh, okay. Alright. Alright, well, microtransactions. Let's, who do we want to be? Let's be... She's been my main person for right now, so we'll be her. Or should I be Karnak? Look, the name is familiar. It's the same character. I made him in Baldur's Gate. I made him in this. I make him in anything where you can be like a magic user. He's the planes-walking, multiversal champion of evil. Well, he's not really a champion for evil. He's a champion for himself. He does the evil for himself, not because anybody else tells him to.
Greetings, traveler. Behold the
Oh, I saw that you'd sent me something, but I didn't have a chance to look at it. So that's kind of funny. See, I told you I'm unhelpful in that game. Deadpool had trying to use my equipment in Death Stranding, and I'd throw it all over the place, and I don't care. I'm not helpful in that game. The most helpful thing I've done is build the roads, which are mostly for my benefit, but let's do. I'll do Connect. Let's do Connect. He's my main dude. He's my main man. My main man. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Party Finder, ha ha ha. Let's play together. No, let's absolutely not. Layer bosses, I don't want to give it. I don't care. I don't care about. I told you. I mean, I said I'm unhelpful. I'm unhelpful. Okay, I guess I'll go talk to this person. Man, this nose, please stop. Ugh. Stop, stop, stop. Dang and tang. Alright, where's this weirdo? There she is. Good.
You seem a hearty warrior, wanderer. You'll
Sure.
need to be. Hell's most powerful demons lurk throughout Sanctuary and must be dealt with. Even Belial himself
Okay.
lies in wait.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do any of that. Oh. Well, that's fine. Whatever you say. Let's see. Hey, I got some points here. Let's do some points. How many Paragon points I got? I got those. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? What do we got? Roll dice, roll dice. Hey. Dexterity. I need to get dexterity to get damage reduction. So let's see. Do I got enough? I don't. Oh well, who cares? Who cares? Who gives a poo? Not me. Reliquaries, okay. Okay. Oh, you have to. Ah, you gotta buy the different things. Of course you do. Uh huh. How much is all this favor? Like, so you can't just. Okay. It's just another extra currency that's not important. Like, for stuff that's okay, but not like. I mean, it's a cool looking horse. You'll get platinum from it. Because people aren't buying enough of the platinum because they don't want to spend the money on stuff. You gotta spend platinum, and then you get platinum. You gotta spend platinum, you gotta get platinum. What's with these gross armor sets? Like, some of these things, why would I want shoes like that? That's gross. I don't even want that. Nah, don't care. But where is the... Where did they say that you could go? Kyova Shed, right? There's somebody here to talk to about doing the new quest line. We'll do that. We won't fuss about with all this other stuff for now. Let's just see about doing the new quests. But where do we talk to the person? Because it's not showing up on here. Get out of my way, sir. No one likes you. I don't even know you and I don't like you. Where is it? How do I start the Belial quest? Let's see. I saw it at the beginning and it didn't commit to memory because I thought something would pop up. Oh, Kanye West, huh? I bet I could find that if I wanted to. Let's see. Diablo 4 Belial. Don't be Lyle, be cool. And don't be cool, be awesome. Blizzard News. Let's see. Okay. You don't gotta verify my age. Just continue. I'm gonna put like 1937. Just kidding. Just let people play. Who cares? Come on now. Continue. Alright, where do I go? Meet. Saina and Jarius, and where are they? Speak to the stranger located next to the waypoint. Where's the stranger? I don't see no stranger. I don't see any stranger. There's no stranger here. It better not have to be on like Torment 2 or Torment or whatever, because I'm not playing it on super high difficulty. I'm just not doing that. I'll play it whatever I want. If I can't play it on the lower difficulties, then I guess it doesn't matter. There's no stranger here. There's just these people that are always here. In Kyovashad's city center next to the waypoint. Is it up higher there? It's by the difficulty thing? If I can't find it, then I'm not even gonna bother. Like, here, you know what? We'll test something. We'll test something. Let's see if the stranger has appeared. I don't see the stranger. I don't see stranger danger. I don't see danger stranger. I don't see nothing. Okay, well let's turn the difficulty back down because I don't want to play it on this one. We'll log out and then we'll log back in and we'll see. Because I don't want to run around for like an hour just waiting for this thing to show up. Good, nothing else is legacy stuff. They gave up on that. Alright, let's leave the game. Alright, we're going to pause the stream for just a minute so I can drop the game out and then come back in. I'm going to do a complete restart of the game. So give me 1 second here. Skip all this stuff. Do all this. We're back. We're gonna we reloaded. We're gonna hop back in because the only other thing I can think of is that it's tied to seasonal content, and I'm not making another seasonal character. I've got all these characters. I'm not making any more seasonal characters. It's a waste of time. You kitten's doing that. I don't see any strangers other than that guy. Don't see any strangers. Don't see anything. A stranger's just a friend you haven't met. It's not a person I can meet either, because there's nobody here. There's nobody here at all. Just these weirdos. Just the usual weirdos. Come here. Yeah, I don't know. It must be seasonal. It must be seasonal content, in which case, screw it. I'm not playing it. So... in that case... do we still want to play this game, even? Do we still want to play this game, even? You know what? Yeah, we'll do some stuff. We'll do some grinds. Do some grindy grinds. Hey, let's give that. Yes. Do the Forge of Malice. Malicious Forge. Some forging of malice. Okay. Let's have a drink here. I don't remember what all my stuff does here. I always forget. Hey, Goldie. Let's just burn everything. Hey, you can't get me with that. What you doing? You can't get me with that. I don't like how they continuously lock new content behind BS in this game. Like, Diablo 3, you could pretty much do whatever. If you were tough enough, you could do pretty much whatever. This one, just everything you have to do. There's 7 different currencies. There's PvE and PvP places. There's stuff locked behind the seasons. Like, come on. It's just kind of frustrating. I mean, I've come around to enjoy the game, but I'm still critical of it. It's still got problems. You'd think that they could at least throw a bone to people who don't want to play in large, massive groups of doofuses. Because that's what it all is. It's just a contrived attempt to make people play with other people and to play multiplayer. And you know what? I don't want to play multiplayer. I enjoyed the multiplayer in Diablo 3 because it was intuitive and you could do things. In here, I don't know. It's kind of just annoying, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, and there's no enemies to fight for me to get this gold, so hope they do. Guess I made a mistake. Guess I made a mistake there with the things and the gold. Guess it's not gonna give me nothing. Kinda like Hulk Hogan. Oh, it didn't give me a single bit of bonus gold. What a bunch of trash. Like, not my fault that I killed all those enemies. Well, it was, because I killed them. But whatever. Give me that distilled fear. Hey guys, I just want to burn you alive. Hey guys, I just want to burn you alive. Hey guys, burn you alive. Hey. Hey guys, it's me, Jerome. Hey Jerome, what are you doing? This is not too exciting. It's not that exciting, you know what I mean? It's just kinda... I think they lessened the enemies on this difficulty. I think they're trying to convince people to play on the higher difficulties by making the lower difficulties. And this isn't even a super low difficulty. This is still in the torment difficulties, but it seems like there's nothing here to fight. Like, this place should be packed. Like your mother. Those never get old. I mean, I know I'm breezing through everything, but there should be more enemies. I feel like. I'm thinking too. I'm not gonna laugh at that. I'm gonna let you exit stage left. Joke. You know, it's weird. I don't know why people were so freaked out about the whole egg thing. Like, I don't really use eggs much unless I'm specifically wanting to eat them. Like, I guess you need them for cakes and stuff and cookies, but how many people are out there really, like, just making all this stuff all the time? I'm still not laughing. You want to take your comedy, you go to the comedy club. You don't bring that here. It's not doing it. You might get egg on your face from the audience if you try to tell them jokes around here. There's more enemies up here, but this still isn't like, I don't know. Have a big snake. Have a big snake, guys. Indiana Jones style. Nobody likes you. There's all this, huh? Excuse me. My throat is furred, as they might say. But then you would actually have to sell lint, and nobody wants lint at a laundromat. Anybody who wants to know what I'm talking about here, you got Deadpool Head here in the chat on Twitch making jokes. He thinks he's a fun guy, like some kind of a mushroom or something. Like a mushroom man. He thinks he's a fun guy. There's all this kid dead. Murmuring nobles. Useless. All this extra currency is useless. Like, it don't even matter. You don't need any of it. All you need is the Obdicite to level up your masterwork stuff. That's all. You don't need anything else. Everything else is pointless. It don't matter. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Hey, I can murder all of you at once. Look at that. Yeah, I guess so. I think the thing of it was, like, people were mad about, like, they couldn't buy as much eggs. I don't know. But here's a fun question for you. Not to fuel any conspiracy theories. I've raised this before. The thing about the eggs was, they said, oh, because of the bird flu, right? The bird flu's going through, so we have to destroy all these chickens that lay the eggs, right? But you'd think that the bird flu being so virulent, it would just affect all of the chickens. So why didn't the price of chicken go up? Because it didn't go up. Like, the price of chicken itself didn't go up, even though they had to cull so many chickens, right? The eggs went up, but the chicken itself didn't. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense there. I don't know. Just one of those weird things. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy theory. I'm just saying it's just a weird part of the economy that didn't work. Like, they said the primary thing with the eggs was that it was bird flu that was causing, like, it was running rampant through the egg laying population through the major farms and suppliers, and so they had to destroy so many chickens, and there were fewer eggs and all this other stuff, so there were shortages and they had to raise the price. But what about the chickens themselves? You had to destroy all these chickens because they weren't gonna, like, if you had to destroy the eggs because they might have gotten people sick, why would you then still sell the chicken? So you had to have destroyed, I don't know, it's just a weird thing that doesn't add up. And again, I'm not saying it's a conspiracy theory. I'm just saying it's weird how chicken stayed exactly the same price. It's the same price right now. I've been spending the same on chicken for months now. But I don't know. There's studies coming out about that kind of thing. Like, you know, there's stuff coming out. Why is my bag sorting weird now? That's bizarre. Why is it? Yikes. It's just randomly moving things around. Why? What did they do? They broke my sorting. What the heck just happened? They broke it. None of it is all. Oh, it's all just scattered. Dang it. What did they do to this? Thanks, Diablo. Thanks for messing up something else. Hey, I wonder if they fixed my armor thing. I'm wearing this armor because they broke my armor. Some of the armor that I earned during the events, they broke it. I wonder if I have access to it again. I don't see it. Nope, it's not that. Nope, it's not that. Well, that's what I'm using right now, the leather doublet there. Dang. What are you doing, cats? I don't see it. I think it's still broken. Well, see, what happened was, a couple updates ago, I had earned a set from a cosmetic set from the Season of the Construct, or whatever it is. And I logged in one day, and my dude was naked. All that stuff was gone. And it looks like it's still gone. Like it hasn't been fixed. And that irritates me because it's stuff that I earned. It's stuff that I played the game. I went through the stuff. And it's because all this stuff is tied to online licenses. Like, why can't you just let me download it to the console? I can't imagine that skins and armor appearances are going to take up that much memory space on the console. It's friggin', it's... I don't know. Well, no, they didn't take it away, like, say you can't have it. Blizzard didn't. They just messed it up. Like, they broke it, and you lost the license ability to equip it. Which is that's the problem with licensing stuff. Anything can go wrong. And you can lose access to things that you legitimately had, like rewards and stuff. And it just pisses me off. And I'm kind of soured on this game already. And we haven't even been playing very long. I can't do the update now because it's seasonal, probably. I can't have access to my stuff still. So here's what I'm going to do, because I still want to get an hour of playtime, even though this is already a waste of a video at nearly 40 minutes of just running around doing next to nothing. I did one So we're gonna play longer. We're gonna play a little bit longer tonight to make it worth watching. So let me drop out of here. We'll probably go back to Oblivion. We'll go play some Oblivion. I was having a good time with that, so let's get out of here. Screw this stuff. I'm getting out of here. I don't even care. Alright, so we gotta pause it to switch games. Be back in a minute. And we're back. We're gonna play some Oblivion. Um, Deadpool Head, did you figure out what I was telling you about that video in the thing? Because I can explain it to you now if you want. It's super simple. Or I can just show you tomorrow. It's fine. I mean, either way. While you're here. Is that a yes that you figured it out? Or that you need me to show you? Yeah, it's just when you're looking at that screen, on the right you got all those tabs. You know, you got the one that has the media assets and the videos that we loaded up, like it's got the dad jokes intro video, all that stuff that's over there, remember? It's there in between the intro and outro. Yeah, you just gotta click it. Simple. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. We'll have one of those. I don't know if we'll be able to do them weekly. We don't have that many. We've got a few affiliates, but we don't have like a bunch yet. But once we have more affiliates and sponsors. Speaking of, if anybody out there wants to be a sponsor of LTATM.net, let's talk about the madness. It goes towards This Uncanny Earth. It goes towards Spider Does Things. It goes towards all of our Twitch channels. And you get special mention, and you get commercial time, and you get all this good stuff. Get at me. I've got the lowest rates in town, I guarantee. I guarantee they're the lowest advertising rates that you are ever going to find for internet advertising. Okay? But anyway, that's what we're doing. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I know I'm not the only one. Go to the slough. The red water slough. Slough. There's the pony. With my chameleon ring here, I look kind of like the predator. I'm like the predator, just like predating over here. I'm just predating over here, you know what I mean? There's caves over there. The Redwater Slough. It's the Redwater Slough. The slough of the red water. Let's get in here. Let's take a look. I apologize for the way my throat's being. I know it sounds awful. Goodness. I feel bad about it. But whatever. We got some coffins. Is there some kind of necromancy going on around here? Somebody's burning over there. Let's see, is there anybody up top I gotta murder first? Eeks, somebody went on a rampage over here. Doing the necro things that they do. Look at the bugs and stuff. Hey, gross. Excuse me. Gosh, it's just really uncomfortable. My throat here, my esophagus. Hey, let me take your gold while you're just hanging around. See if we can find out who did this to you. Maybe blast him with a fireball in the face. My goodness, stop it, please. Ah. Hey, there's a guy over there. That's a headless zombie. How is it able to roar if it's headless? I don't know, Mr. Cat. It don't make much sense to me either. Going insane, I got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Go insane, I got no brain. Oh, there's guys over there. Yeah. Oh, and they saw me too. They're coming to get me. No, maybe they're not. I got the key though. I got the key to your heart. Gosh. Not happy about this condition here.
Where are you? What's
Where am
that?
I? It's a fireball in your face, vampire warrior. You suck. Sound like you're having a dump over there. What do you got? Dwarven helmet, vampire dust. Let's take your dust. Gotta take your dust. How do you feel about it? What's over there? There's a broken chest there. You're just roasting them on the fire here, huh? Oh, there's your chest. Let's save so we don't go through a bunch of lockpicks doing this. Hey, great job. What else do we got here? Is that it? Just you in this big cave up here? That seems kind of anticlimactic, you know? Well, I'm gonna have to swim back around here. Where is the way out? Oh, slaughterfish. Where did I come up at? Oh, over there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yep. This is this again. So that's that. That's so. Let's go over here. What do we got? What do we got? Roll the dice. You roll the dice. I'll roll the bones. Oh, that's where I came down at. Okay. So that's fine. So I came down here. I went in there. Alright, so in that case, let's see what's over here. It's easy to get turned around sometimes. Straight vampire bard, huh? You gonna sing me a song about it? Lend me your blood and I'll sing your song. Hey, I needed those. Let's repair our stuff, because we probably got to by now. Always repair your gear. It's very important. There's nothing over here, just a collapsed tunnel, huh? Well, this whole place has been kind of anticlimactic. Still more exciting than that session of Diablo, unfortunately, which is sad considering how much I used to love Diablo 3. I hear something. Like a skeleton or something, huh? My sneaking is so sneaky, and I'm sneaky with my sneaking. My sneaky is so sneaking. My sneaking is so sneaky. What we got here, huh? Oh, there's two of them. You didn't do very good garden stuff, buddy. They're gonna be mad at you. They'll put your bones back together just to be mad at you. Let's see what was up here before I go down there and explore. Oh, there's nothing here. What a surprise. You ain't fat, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Ding dong, man, ding dong, yo. Let's see. Oh, what's that over there? Somebody hiding. Vampire dummy.
What's that?
That's your friend getting destroyed. Who are you? I hope you were a vampire and you weren't important. Oh, yeah, it must have been. What else do we got here? We got that. Dusty old guy, you ain't nothing, you just dust. Dusty, dusty, dust. Dusty, dusty, dust, dust, dusty, dusty, dust. You know, you just gotta sign yourself up for a comedy club and just go hang out. Cause, I ain't going for it. Do not quit your day job, Mr. Deadpool Head. At least not until we start making big money with the uncanny and the let's talk about the madness, because then you can quit all the jobs you want. Because we're gonna make money. Oh yeah, we're gonna make money. So close to making money. So close. I have like funds building up different places. The trick is it's making enough money to cover the expenses. And as soon as that happens, as soon as you start breaking even, then it's even Steven. Ha ha ha. Hey, you see what I did there? Hey, I did it for you. Yay. But yeah, as soon as we start making past the expenses, I got ledgers now. I set up ledgers to keep track of all the money that's coming in and going out and everything. And soon as soon as we start Getting this cash. Getting this cash. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. I've been playing around with AI today. I've been playing around with Chad GPT and the Meta AI and Grok from X. Grok is kind of a goofball. But, yeah, that'll come in handy. Um, what else did I talk to? I talked to Google Gemini. Google Gemini is their AI right now. And I've been trying to manipulate search results and things to come out on top. And it's working. It's super, super, super working. I gotta tell them, hey, what's this all about? And they'll come up with an answer. And if it's close, I'll be like, okay, well, this is actually what it is. And they'll be like, oh, really? Can you provide some sources? And I'll be like, of course I can. And I give them links and things to all of the things that I do. And then they're like, oh, thanks for the correction. I'll remember to remind everybody in the future that this is you. I'll be like, yes, you will do that because I'm the best at what I'm doing here with my bestest stuff. Where is the Kindred Cave? Is it up here? What I do the best. More vampires. Why are they doing so many vampires out here? They're like vampire, vampire, vampire. Everybody's vampire. Oh, no, I'm not going into anything super serious like that. What I'm doing is I'm doing search manipulation. I'm asking them key phrases about my business interests and then seeing what they come back with. And sometimes they come back with stuff that's accurate. Um, and then other things, if they're like, no, it refers to this, and I can be like, oh, not really. Let me show you some things, and I can usually convince it to come around. Yeah, SEO stuff. That's what it is. I didn't know about that until very recently, and I've been playing around with it, and I've been tweaking it and manipulating it, and it's making a difference. I didn't really realize that you had to do that. I thought search results were just you search something often enough and it starts going up in the rankings, but no, it's keywords and there's so much stuff to it, which is kind of pointless. There's no reason to make it that complicated, but they do that on purpose so that you're always trying to spend money on advertising. That's what it is, because advertised stuff always goes up. Yeah, it does make a difference. Like, and it is dumb. Like, there's no. It's been carefully engineered to be complicated so that you can't figure it out because they don't want you to figure it out because again they want you to spend on advertising because everybody offers advertising now. Yeah, and that's it. But the thing about that is too that a lot of people will be like, oh, well, what if I want people to see my result to the exclusion of all else regardless of if it's right or not. And that's why Google, I always tell people, Google will show you the most popular results but not the most correct results because the most popular results usually have been paid for. So it's real tricky trying to get that to work without spending money, like a ton of money on advertising. But I've got it. Like I'm figuring it out. Well, see, here's the thing too. For personal stuff, yeah, it's fine to use whatever search engine you want. But if you want what you're doing to be seen by other people, you have to use the search engines that other people are using and get your results moving through them. I hate Google. I can't stand Google. Google is trash. Google sucks. Google is the worst. But more people use Google than anything else, which means I have to leverage Google to my benefit. And that's where the difficulty is. It's in convincing their algorithm to work for you rather than against you. So that's what the trick is. And because what's interesting is when I look up my own business interests on Bing, for example, I'm the first result. Nothing else comes up. I mean, other things come up afterwards that are competing with the letters, the LTATM letters. Google is the only one where that doesn't happen, where other things come up first. All of the other search engine stuff, all the other search engine stuff, I come up first, which is how it should be considering all the work that I'm putting in. But Google is the big one, and Google is the most popular, so I have to leverage Google to work for me rather than against me. It's difficult, but I'm slowly getting it. Like, I understand how things are working, and it's only a matter of time before I convince the stuff to go my way. I'm on the right track here. Dang, this thing's damaging my stuff here. But whatever. I'll fix it. We can fix it. Oh. Hurting me here, but I'll fix it. Is there anything down here? This guy. And the fact that other people don't understand how some of this stuff works is a huge benefit to me. Like, people think that they play around with the SEO stuff and they think, oh yeah, we can, I'm gonna get my search results better, and they don't understand what they're doing with it, and I do, and I'm gonna win. I will win. I will always win because I'm a winner. I'm the winner of everything, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the winning. I will do the winning. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, cat. You were a pretty cat. You looked really nice there. But you were going to murder me, so had to do that. My bad. Let's see what's up here. Oh, there's somebody over there, huh? Can't hide from my detect life spell that's in my armor. Ha! Gotcha. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Nice, very nice, very nice stuff here. We got the nice stuff, the stuff that's really kind of on the nice side. It's good stuff. It's the kind of stuff that's really good. Ooh. Let's see, are these heavy armor? No, they're light armor. I use heavy armor. Still, it's a nice ability. Let's make sure we fix our stuff. Let's see, we're still damaged. I wonder if I can sleep that off, or if I have to get a potion or a spell to restore it. I'll probably have to go to a temple, to be honest. What we got over here? What we got? Creeping. 'Cause I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. The heck am I doing here? I do not belong here. Hey Wraith, you faded. Oh, really? Really? What a turd. He broke my stuff, huh? Man, this has been a rough place to go. Now I gotta do my boots. Tiger boots. Over encumbered, of course. Damaged my strength too. Do I have any potions that can help with any of this? Fortify. Restore personality. Fortify. Fortify. I need to restore. Dang. Dang it. I wonder if I waited, if I can. What, the I'm a Creep song? It's from Radiohead. It's a Radiohead song. Yeah, it's been around for a while. I can't wait here, huh? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, did that help? Helped my strength. Didn't help my other stuff yet, though. That's fine. This has been a more dangerous place than I thought. This It's not my favorite Radiohead song of all time, by the way. It's just one that I remember. Karma Police is one of my favorite ones. And Videotape. Videotape's a good one. But Karma Police is great. This is what you get. This is what you get when you mess with us. On Paranoid Android. Great song. Huh. I've never actually heard that song. That Somebody I Used to Know song. I know it was huge. And I know people like it. And I've seen like people do stuff about it. But I've never actually listened to it. Because I don't listen to the radio. Or watch like music TV stuff. So I kind of stay out of the line of fire for some of that stuff. Should probably save this. Yeah. It did have an artist that I do have an album by. It had there was a lady that sang on it, and I don't know what part she played on. I think she was backing vocals. I don't know. She was in the video, real thin lady. Her name's Kembra, or Kembra. I better check. She has a song that I really like called "Foolish Thinking." But she was working with them on that song at some point in the past. What's her name? She posts a lot in the Facebook stories, so I'm seeing. Nah, now I don't see it. Whatever. It'll come to me. It's Kimbra or Kembra. I don't remember for sure. Not everything she does is great though, because the last thing she did, she put out an album full of collaborations with people, and it was not great. It wasn't good. It was. She was really pleased with it, and I'm not gonna say that it sucked because I'm beyond that kind of stuff. I mean, if I don't like it, that doesn't mean that it sucks. It just means I don't like it, and that's fair, you know. But I honestly, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Didn't think it was that good. But regardless, the Marilyn Manson cover of "In the Air Tonight," that's pretty good. He just put that out. He's had some really good covers in the past and some really kind of dumb covers in the past. And this one was pretty decent. This one was good. It was a return to form, so to speak. Not everybody is big into Manson stuff, and I get it. You know, if you're not, you're not. It's fair. But this one was really good. Like, it's out now. It should be on Spotify and things, and it was just. It was much better than I expected. Because the last few covers that he did were kind of phoned in. They were exactly like the originals. They weren't, anything to be special about. It was just like, it's just him doing a cover. Whereas his older covers, like Sweet Dreams and Tainted Love, were like, yeah, it's different. It's him putting a spin on things. It's unique. But this one was good. I go back and forth with the Manson stuff because I got into him when I was in school. I thought at first I was like, nah, he sucks because whatever, because of the rib thing, because that was a rumor, the rib didn't end up being true. But I bought into that kind of stuff. And but later I got into it. It was perfect for the stuff that I was into at the time. And I followed him along the whole way, and he was consistent. And then he started having a problem with his substances. And yeah, yeah, my folks got me Hollywood for Christmas one year because I asked, even though they didn't want to, because they didn't appreciate that kind of stuff at all. But he got to a point where he was like, he kept getting into these relationships with these high-profile ladies, and then like, getting into bad, like drinking too much and too much drugs and stuff. His vocal cords started to get messed up, and the quality of everything started to get really bad. And it just he was just not what he was. And now most recent album, he says, no, I can't confirm, but he says he's clean. Um, he hasn't been drinking, but whether that's true or not is besides the point. His voice sounds better than it has in a decade, and the music is good, the lyrics are good, like it's fantastic. I'm glad that whatever he's doing is working. I saw him live once a few years ago before he got supposedly clean. It was with Rob Zombie on the Twins of Evil tour, and he did okay. It was clear he was not, like his glory days. And that's what I'm going towards. I'm going towards that. But he did the best show he could do because it was a hometown show. Because he's from my town. He's from Canton, Ohio. That's where he was born until he was 13, I think it was. And then he moved to Florida with either his mom or his dad. I don't remember. One of his parents, because his parents got divorced. Maybe he went with his grandmother. I don't know. I don't remember the exact details. But he went to Florida, and that's where he became like the Manson that we know, because he got into small local bands and stuff. But yeah, he was born in my town, born and raised in Canton, Ohio. So any show around this area is like a hometown show. And it was okay, because I think he wanted to put on a good enough show for, the hometown crowd. But he messed up. Dope show, like really bad. He was off, like it was horrible. It was the worst. But for the most part, I had a good time. You know, what are you gonna expect? Do I have enough room in my inventory for that? Probably not. No, maybe I do. Yep. Can't take anything else, but I got that. Now, Nine Inch Nails I've seen 7 or 8 times. Tool I've seen 6 or 7 times. A Perfect Circle I've seen once. Pussifer I've seen once. Meshuggah I've seen twice. Ministry I've seen once. Who else have I seen? Foo Fighters. I got to see Foo Fighters. Alice in Chains. I saw Alice in Chains. Not back in the day when they had Lane, but I mean, the new guy's okay. I say he's the new guy, but he's been with them for years now. Like, he's not really the new guy. But, guess I gotta reload that. I went to Ozfest in 2005. Saw a ton of bands there. Saw Jada Pinkett Smith in a metal band called Wicked Wisdom. They might have put out one album. They got booed. Not because they were bad, because they were fine, but because she was the singer for the band, and people didn't respect that because she's an outsider coming in. Yeah, Ozfest was fun. Ozfest was an adventure. I drank way too much at the campsite the night before. I threw up a lot. Had a huge hangover the next day trying to watch the music. But still, it was a fun time. Rob Zombie was on that tour. And so on the way back, we stopped and watched Devil's Rejects, which was the second, um, which was after House of a Thousand Corpses. I don't need those. Why do I have those? I don't need that either. Yeah, I had too much cheap beer that we'd brought with us the night before, and I managed to convince this slightly overweight lady from one of the neighboring camps to hang out in my tent for a while, and then I threw up and she ran off. So I didn't end up getting what I was hoping out of that. She ran away. She was like, "Oh no." The camp we were at overlooked like the event site. It was on this like little mini mountain, and so everybody that was gonna be there all like camped up there overnight. And it got crazy in the night apparently. Like I missed some of it because I was sleeping off, haven't drank too much because I was stupid. But apparently one of the things that they did was they were climbing up this light pole that was like 30, 40 feet into the air. It was huge. And they were doing elbow drops onto the porta potty. They pushed over the porta potty and were doing elbow drops onto it. And then they lit it on fire so it burned all night. I think that year was the last year they let people camp there for the event. I think. I think. I'll tell you though, I've had some adventures. Yeah, it didn't smell great the next day. Like it did not smell great the next day. Oh, it did not. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, it did not smell good. Not long after that was when I got invited to join the metal band that I joined. Um, and I was with them for like 5 years before I moved out here. So there's a lot of things that led to other things. Oh, I've been already over here already. Soilwork was at that show. Um, Black Dahlia Murder. Their lead singer ended his life not too long ago. That's a shame. Like crazy how that stuff happens. Iron Maiden was on that, but we left before they went on. We were trying to beat traffic. And nobody was a big Iron Maiden fan. I know people are going to be like, what? You went to Ozfest and you didn't see Iron Maiden? What's wrong with you? Well, you know, I've never been a big Iron Maiden fan, to be honest. Run to the hills. Let's load that again. I'll probably skip this chest. I only got like a couple of lockpicks here. Oh, that worked. Perfect. Olympic. Not getting into the sick. I don't want to touch your sick. That could be. I mean, if I didn't go through some of the stuff that I've gone through in life, I wouldn't be who I am today. But at the same time, who's to say I'm a better person now than I would have been at the time? I might have been a better person if I had not gone through some of that stuff. But really, I've always been my own worst enemy. I used to have crippling problems with self-confidence. Like, I was just not confident at all. I had all kinds of problems and issues. And once I got over that, everything in life immeasurably got mostly better. And I'm not saying I just got over it. It's not something that you just get over. But it is something that can be done. Because, yeah, I used to have I had all kinds of confidence issues and stuff like that. And now I don't. Now I'm super confident. Some people will say I'm an egomaniac, which is not particularly true. Because I don't. Confidence and ego are two different things. And I talked to somebody recently about this. You can be as confident of everything all the time, and it won't necessarily mean that you've got an ego about it. Ego is confidence without backup. Like, ego is confidence without proof, without without reason. Like, you're just like, yeah, I'm better than this, and I can do this because I can, without actually believing that you can. It's a false front. It's fake. It's you just trying to convince people with nothing to back you up. It's narcissism, basically. Confidence is you know your abilities, you know what you can do, and you're like, yeah, I can do this. I can do that. It's not a big deal. I can get it done. That doesn't mean that you'll be able to accomplish it all the time, but you know that you're perfectly capable of doing it and that you're able to do it. It's like a big difference. And selfishness is another thing. Like, selfish is another thing that people like to say, oh, if you just work on yourself, then you're just being selfish. Not necessarily. I don't think that it's necessarily an altruistic thing to always just look out for other people and do everything for other people. Because if you do too much for other people, they'll rely on that above all else, and they won't be able to do anything for themselves. You can't help people to the point where they can no longer help themselves. Because then you're just creating weak people. You have to let people do things on their own. Like, you can't support people forever. And expect them to be able to succeed in life. Oh, I missed this guy. How did I miss him? You getting shot in the face with a fireball. That's what that is. Yeah, I mean, people are like, oh, no, you have to do charity and you have to give this and you have to do that. No, you don't. I mean, yes, there are people in life that legitimately they're going through some trash and they need some help. And you know what? Fine. If you can, sure, help them. But nothing obligates you to help anybody with anything because, sure, people are always going to need help. There's always going to be people that need help. And if you do everything all the time for other people and never do anything on yourself, you're going to hurt your health. You're going to hurt your mind. You're going to hurt, you're going to hurt your family because you won't be paying attention to them. You'll be helping other people all the time. You have to balance this stuff out. When I'm at the grocery store and I'm doing the checkout and it comes up with, would you like to donate? Sometimes I do because I've got a little bit extra. Why not? Here's extra $5. Maybe somebody will help somebody. But if I don't have that in my budget, I have to focus on the fact that I've got to eat my next meal. My family has to have their next meal. That's the money I need. I can't give you $5 right now. Whether I have $5 or not is not the point. It's that I can't give it to you because my family's going to need it. They might not need it today, but they'll need it next week. They'll need it the week after until we get paid again, and we're going to need it. So, if you're a billionaire and you have nothing better to spend your money on, by all means, you should be spending money on all kinds of help, like helping people do stuff. But you should be helping educate people. You should be giving money towards them being able to help themselves. Help people get jobs, help people get ways of supporting their family beyond you. Because if something happens to you, like a meteor comes through and knocks you in the head and you're dead and your money's gone, these people are out of luck. You know, it's just how the world works. So, and on that terrible disappointment, a little reference for the peoples, a little reference. That's it. I'm gonna be finished. Eat some food, drink some of this, try to get my throat back in order. I gotta try to practice tomorrow if I can. Hopefully, I feel better. And anyway, have a good night. I'll see you folks tomorrow with something. I don't know what yet, but tomorrow. After, of course, tomorrow night's episode of This Uncanny Earth, which has Mr. Deadpool Head there in the chat on the Twitch. He's going to be running the show tomorrow, doing the thing. Tune in This Uncanny Earth Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. With my hand motions and everything. Boogly, 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 boogly. Good night.